Hey Game Boarders, I'm Steve Nash.
And I'm Miguel Cesare, and here's our review of Chaos in the Old World.
This is a great game if you're into demons, corruption, and just plain evil stuff. You get to play one of 4 evil gods of chaos from the realm of Warhammer. There are many different ways of winning the game, and each of those gods has a different way of achieving these goals.
You mentioned that this is a Warhammer game. However, for those of you who are not fans, it doesn't matter, because this game is a standalone game in the Warhammer setting, so you don't need to be a fan to enjoy this game.
Mostly this game is an area control game in which you need to use your god's powers to achieve victory points or turn your dial. Speaking of which, the dials are a great upgrade to board games. Those dials are awesome.
I agree. I love those dials too. They show you how close you are to winning, and also give you new power-ups as you turn them. You can win the game by turning the dial until it says winner in the little dial window.
The other method of winning is by victory points. If you're the first to get 50 points, you win the game. These points are mostly gained by corrupting the land or ruining cities and killing off farmers and such. Basically, being evil makes you win.
The card system is also really nice. You basically play cards in different locations to do different things to that region. For example, you can teleport your army to that region, or take an extra attack in that region, or even just play a card there so that the other players can't.
Yeah, the amount of strategy that goes into what cards to play, where to move armies, and how much energy to spend is enormous. This game requires lots of strategy, unless you're playing as the God of War. He's pretty easy to play.
Yeah, actually, he's the easiest to play. If you have someone at your table that hasn't played many board games, let him be the red guy, the God of War. A downside to the amount of strategy that goes into this game is that it might take a player a while before another player can play. However, the game is still pretty short compared to other adventure games by Fantasy Flight.
Which is cool, because you can play 3 or 4 games in a day, allowing everyone playing a chance to win.
So let's go a little more into detail about the game, like how to corrupt a region. It's pretty simple, really. You need to summon what are called cultists, and at the end of your turn you can place corruption on the region that has cultists of your color. Once the region has 12 corruption tokens in all, the region becomes ruined, and whoever placed the corruption tokens on that region gets to move up on the victory points ladder.
Once a region is ruined, not much can happen there, so more of the gods of chaos will try to move to another region and corrupt that one.
So that's corruption. Let's talk a little bit about fighting. I won't go into detail on this one because it's really simple. Basically, it works on dice rolls, and on a 4, 5, or 6, it's a hit. On top of that, a 6 is an explosion that allows you to roll another dice. You count how many hits you do and dish them out to the opposing armies in that region.
Yeah, the battles are pretty simple, but when you get 4 armies in one region, and some cards in there as well, the battles can get very confusing, and you can't gang up on a bigger guy. But all in all, it's basic fighting.
The character cards are really nice and big, with a step-by-step order of play on them. Each character sheet gives you all the information you need, and you can slide a counter to keep track of your energy. So, what do you think of the artwork on this map? Isn't it amazing?
Gorgeous. I mean, the artwork is true to Warhammer Realm, and Andrew Navarro did a great job on the map.
So what do you give this game on 10?
I give it a 7 on 10. I like the game, but I just feel that too much strategy can ruin the fun sometimes. But still, the game only lasts about 2 hours, which is great, I think.
I'll give it an 8. I like the character cards, the dials are great, and to finally play evil gods of chaos, that's a plus.
So there you have it, folks. To get our latest reviews, check us out on Twitter or follow us on our Facebook page at Bored to Death TV.
Yeah, and you can also send us emails to let us know what games you want to see reviewed on the show.
Thanks again for watching, and happy gaming!